Welcome everyone. Today we're going to be talking about Canva. So we're going to, let's see here, I need to get out of here, create a new file. So we're going to create a new file. So I just want to show you some of the different ones that they have here. This is in your templates. So you can punch in at the top of the page. I don't know if you can see it. Let me show you. You can punch in at the top of the page there where you want to search in the search bar. Let me pull this back to this a little bit so you can kind of see. So we can put in there what we want to search for. Still don't see it. There we go. We could search whatever we want to search for. Or you can just use some of their thumbnails, or you can create a new design just all on your own, whatever it is you want to create. But they have a YouTube thumbnail. They have a document letter that you can do. They have a sticker circle. They have business cards. So you can do your business cards on here, landscape video, and then a presentation. You can do a Facebook cover. So this is what's at the top of your Facebook page. You might want to make that more professional if you are in business. And then Facebook posts. So this is what you would use for a Facebook post, the landscape one there. And then they have an Instagram post. They have a presentation, Instagram story, mobile video, flyer. You can do a flyer, portrait, a digital document, a logo. You can do your logo, make and create your own logo, a document, Instagram reel, invitation, and then they have something new down here. You probably have to pay for this. This is a website, a brochure, landscape video, logo. I think logo for sure you have to pay for. Flyer, portrait, whiteboard, some of this stuff, gift certificate, card, landscape card, different things like that. So we're just going to go to, say you want to make a Facebook post. So let's just go and create a Facebook post. So you can use one of these templates and then just fill it in however you want to do it, or you can create something just from scratch. So you also have to watch like each one of these. Like I have the $15 subscription. There's a free portion that you can do. You can make these like for Facebook. You can make Facebook posts for free. You can do a lot of stuff for free, but I have the $15 portion per subscription, and there is a higher one too. So, but you can just, create and pick whatever you want. You can, all the ones that have this little crown on it, those are, you have to be a paid, the higher paid subscription. So like this one doesn't have a paid, a crown on it. So you could use this one. To add another page, you just click there if you want another page. But for a Facebook post, we just only want this one landscape. So what you could do, you could go on here and you could create something in here. You could, let's see what we want to do with this. We want to delete. So it has delete image. So you want to delete the image or you want to delete the frame. Well, I still like to have the circle, but we're going to delete the image. So we keep the circle. And then what you can do is you can go up here to elements, and then maybe you want to punch in a sewing machine. So then you can kind of scale this down, and then you have a sewing machine there. And then this little thing here, the same thing, you could go delete just the image, not the frame, the image. And then maybe you want to add a little tape measure. So you could add, I don't want to get it too small. Add a little tape measure to there. I don't know why it didn't. Maybe we'd be better off without the frame there. So let's get rid of the frame, and then we'll do the tape measure. How about like that? But we'll kind of like this little thing here with the two arrows. You can turn the tape measure. So I just kind of turned it a little bit. Now all these little stars really don't pertain too much to sewing. So we're going to get rid of those little stars. They're not my style, not my taste. And then you can write on this Facebook post, you could write on here, Let's see, in the big script here, we don't want this bimbo. We want regular, something regular. Let's see. Let's write, I want to get rid of it. Come on. Cut. Okay. Let's put, and then there we go, got it. Okay, so we'll have to scoot that out and see how it doesn't fit. So this little plus bar there, you want to bring it down. And then what we'll do is go up here and hit minus. So we'll shrink that down to fit a little better. Alterations, okay. And then you can write up here, maybe make it a little bit bigger. Bring it down, and then we'll get rid of that. And then whatever the name of your business is, maybe it's Sally's. And sewing. So we have that. So we have Sally's Alterations and Sewing. Let's make it fit. There. So then we'll push it up a little. Sally's Alterations and Sewing. And then you can change the color of your text here by highlighting this. Oh, you're going to do that to me again. Let's change it to red. Okay. Let's see what we did here. We didn't get Sally. Come on, Sally. Cooperate, Sally. All right, Sally's Alterations. All right. Goodness sakes. And then down here, you can do your website. So you can write in here like, maybe you want to write like $4 off. Friday cuffs. Okay, so we have that. I'm going to get rid of another star there. Oh, goodness. Some more down here. Okay. And then why don't we do that in red? So we highlight it. Come on. Come on. Why doesn't it want to? There we go, red. And then down here you can do your website. If you have a website that they can go to, they can find out price, see your price list. They can go there and see different examples of your work. So if you have a website, that would be great to have that on there. If not, you may want to just put your phone number. So whatever you choose, we'll leave the website on for now. And you want to make sure that you are in that purple solid perimeter line. You see how it shows up when I line this up? So you want to make sure that you're in, all of your stuff is inside that perimeter line. So it helps you to, this is pretty close. So we'll scoot that up a little bit. And then, you know, you could add some other things, whatever you want to do, but that gives you a start of a little, you know, a little Facebook post that you could post every other day or something, depending. But you can change it out and have fun with it. You can do that. So that would be, then you just go up here to share, and then you want to download. See download right there? Right here, download. Hit download, and then it'll download it. You see it downloading down here. Then you just put where you want to put it and then just save image. And then it goes to my pictures. Okay, so you do that. So that's how you use Canva for social media posts, or you could go on and do the same thing to create a price list. You could just use a document. You could create a business card. And then if you wanted to post, put some of your own logo in there, you wanted to put a picture of yourself in there, you would just go to uploads right here. And then you'd go here to files, upload from your photo library. Or you can take a photo or a video, or you can choose files. If it's in your files, go to files. If your logo and pictures are in your photo library, go to your photo library. So that's how you do that. So, but yeah, so your elements over here, like for all these little clip arts and things, you go to elements, and then you can just punch in here. So I love roses. And I use a lot of roses in different things. You just want to search for roses. So you see some roses, and then you say see all. If you want to see all the individual roses there, you want to see photos of roses, you want to see videos of roses, 3D, mock-ups, frames, whatever you want to see. I want to see just the individual roses. So I would maybe do something where you could frame that out, where you could put some little. You got to make sure that you use the ones that don't have the crown, because they are the free ones. How about just a little red rose? And we could shrink that baby down. We could add a little color there. And then we could also go and, excuse me, we could use something like this and then bring that into the frame. Isn't that cute? This one we could maybe go a little smaller because it's competing with that. There. Cute, cute, cute. So you can do whatever you want. And then you can punch in whatever you want. You want sewing machines. Search. Here's your sewing machines that you can choose from. So you have all these different sewing machines. And then you could do a different sewing machine every day, and you could just write a little clip. Hey, I'm open for business. We have a sale on hymns today. I'm open for business. We are doing $5 off of dress hymns today. We are, we're doing, whatever kind of sale you're doing or whatever. And then just choose the ones, unless you do the bigger paid portion where you can use all the clip art and everything. So you have graphics, you have photos, videos, and audio like I showed you, or you can just go to all like it was, okay? So you can search whatever you want. What if we want like sewing tools? Let's see what pops up. Sewing tools, see all. So you have all these different sewing tools. So you could do, let's see. It'd make it too busy what we want. I don't really like the scissors, but this is free right here. Look at this. This is cute. So you have your little sewing needle. You might have to turn it a little bit to make it kind of go along with what you're doing. Oh, maybe a little bit out of that text. Make it a little smaller. There. You could do something like that. So whatever you want to do. But yeah, they have a lot of cute ones. They have that. They have the little stand there. They have different little things that you could use for sewing. They have a double needle. They have another measuring tape that's free. They have scissors. They have little lady sewing. They have this cute little, oh, that's a paid one. That's a split thing. But yeah, they have different ones that you can use. And so just go on there and look through it. And so you can create so much stuff. So then on the side here, they have templates. You can go to the templates. You can always go to files and then create a new design, like file, create a new design, upload files there, settings, accessibility, save, move, make a copy, download, print, version history, move to trash, find and replace text, analytics, suggest improvement, and report design. You can go there and find different things. You got elements. That's what all of these graphics are. You can go to your camera roll on this particular device. It'll pull up your camera roll. Brand, that is a paid version. Upload any file or picture you have. Tools, projects that you've already created. Apps, magic media, photos. You can go to photos that are already saved on here that you've already uploaded. And then videos, and then different backgrounds, file provided, and summer 20, I think it's 25, something like that. So this gives you a really good start on creating things for your social media post, because you should be posting. If you're running a business, you should be posting every day, letting people know that you're open, letting people know how your work is, letting people know that you are taking in people. And also, you can go to documents and create a price list. You can go here and create a business card, and then get the business card paper where you put it all on a sheet and then print it all out. So you'll have business cards. I mean, very simple and very easy to access. So I think you guys are going to love this. So yes, you can do that. And just create whatever you want. So I hope this gives you a really good start. And you can also go up here to the top. You can go to resize. You can resize, whatever it is. You can click one of these other ones. I think it'll resize to those. Custom size, social media, print, presentation, video, website, whiteboard. And you can even translate the text, transform to a document. You can transform that to a document if you wanted to print it off. Different things like that. And then you go to editing, which that's what we're doing now. So editing, make changes, that's what we're in now, where we can make changes. And then commenting, feedback, and view, read only, whatever. So then you want to save this to a PDF file or whatever, and or put it in your pictures. And then you can go ahead and do that. Sorry, I was getting a text from my doctor, so I covered it up. But anyway, so go ahead and check that out. Check out Canva. You can have so much fun there. You can create so much for your business. We could have changed the background and everything. So all the tools are there. And just have a lot of fun with it. And I will talk to you guys all real soon. Thanks for my new followers. Thank you guys so much for following and keeping up with what's going on in alterations and different things. And I'll be making another video soon. And so I'll talk to you guys later. Bye for now. I hope this helps you out. Bye for now.